And welcome to another exciting installment of the Terrorisk podcast. I'm here with Bo this time. It's
Hello.
it's October, the beginning of the month.
Yay, happy October, everybody.
So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Bo and I make music. I'll link it in the description below. And we're just looking for some inspiration. And I was like, yo, let's look to K-pop. So right now we're just we're just looking up some K-pop songs. Maybe there's some stuff that we could steal. See, I don't like this song to like look at this song because there's no melody in the vocals. You know, it's just it's just speaking. You know, like that.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, the chorus is only the part where it's kind of singy, but it's like teasing.
Yeah, if it's like K-pop, like I want to look to the bitches with pipes. You know, like those people could fucking sing. You know. Look up some BTS shit. I want to see what BTS is going on, because I was saying, like, I wonder if future generations will grow up to roast the BTS like we roast the Beatles, because they are like the biggest.
Oh yeah, I remember that
They're
status.
the biggest fucking boy band in the world right now. I think I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's see.
They're the most successful current.
I'm gonna start playing the first song by BTS that shows up.
I mean, what's your take on BTS? Do you think they're huge or not?
They were huge. I don't feel like the hype is as big anymore. Oops. Because they're all like in the army right now.
Oh yeah.
They're literally BTS army right now.
They're in the army right now. How do you know that?
I've heard it somewhere at some point. It was like maybe like earlier this year, I think that happened.
Yeah, but they're not the first like K-pop stars to go into the army. That's like everyone in Korea. You have to go into the army.
Mm-hmm.
God, this is holy shit. This already sounds like the fucking the gayest thing I've ever heard.
I'll drink to that.
Look at my pale skin. I'm Korean. Girls don't like me if I'm dark.
That looks like my friend's old apartment, Martina. No, an apartment, her bedroom in Staten Island.
I'm telling you, the only way this shit's gonna get progressive is if the K-pop stars get darker and browner. All right, we don't have to watch this whole thing. But what do you think
I'm invested.
Dun, 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 dun,
This is cute. I can get it.
Yeah, but I don't.
This reminds me of how Hello Goodbye ended up progressing.
I don't like this kind of melody because I think it sounds too like major for me. You know, it sounds too like uppity, like too happy. That's why.
Yeah, but we can always make the lyrics depressingly sad, like all of the lyrics that I usually make. So I mean, you can make it really,
no. See,
you gotta make it like really depressing carnival music.
I don't care about the lyrical content being like. I don't care about like, you know, on the, like at face value the song is about sad or happy shit. I just mean the tone of like melodies. You know, like different scales. Like
you don't like the happy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the major scale. You'll see like 90% of my fucking songs are written in minor. Very rarely do I write in major.
Oh no, I accidentally hit a button. My bad.
How do you feel about their dancing? Can you pick like what's their most recent one? Because I feel like their most recent one has.
How do I even go
shit.
back? Look, okay, I gotta flip this thing back because this is not working for me right now.
Oh yeah, because you have one of those Surface Pro Zoomer
No,
laptops.
It's an old ass Acer. It came out like maybe four years ago.
Oh yeah.
They're way more popular now though. Let's see.
You want to smoke this?
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, fucking K-pop. I feel like the reason why I suggested we do this because I do feel like they got something going on, you know, in terms of like their songwriting. Like it's all very streamlined, so it's almost like you know, like the best analogy I could think of is like imagine like at some job fair, McDonald's starts giving out free T-shirts, and then you go to a local skate park and you see some punk skater with that free T-shirt because it was free, but it just happens to have the fucking McDonald's logo on it, and he just went to the job fair and he's like, "Fuck this," but he still wears the shirt because he's got like no other clean clothes. And I feel like that's what we could do with K-pop. You know, we could steal their free shirts and fucking just use it.
I mean, I guess that's possible. Absolutely. I don't know how much I would enjoy doing
but so
that
far,
yet,
like
though.
with the song you showed me, I just wasn't feeling it. It was
All
too
right,
much
well,
like.
this one's featuring Halsey.
I'm Korean. What?
This one's featuring Halsey, the female indie sort of
I know
vocalist.
Halsey. I know
or
who fucking
whatever.
Halsey is. Okay.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't really listen to her that much. But she got pretty big or whatever. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Which one's
to her,
Halsey
so-
again? She sings
I don't remember.
My bitch is Ellie Goulding. I'm a huge Ellie Goulding
Ellie
fan.
Goulding's great. All right, let's see.
I like Ellie Goulding because she's not too hot. You know, she's just good. She's just a good singer and good performer. What do we have here? We got this. We got this. We got this sexy K-pop girl sucking a lollipop at the ticket booth.
I'm assuming there's
Oh
dancing
my
in this
God.
one.
I guess you can only hate on it so far because they're actually good at this. So it's like, but that right there, like I can't handle that all that shit. Just flicking your tongue out
The
at the
girls
camera.
can't handle it either.
My God. Yeah, I just don't know if this is. Dunna. I'm like listening to the melody right now, see if there's like any way it could enrich her. Dun, dun. They kind of sing like what's it called, like new American pop music, like
Yeah.
like fucking what's some group?
I feel like it's very sensational because of how I guess like foreign it is in the American setting.
Yeah.
Because like technically Asian is still being exoticized to this extent,
Yeah.
but it's like really it just doesn't really come off it as that anymore because people don't really talk about it. But yeah, that's what I feel about it. But
All right. Well,
it's like a weird like.
what about any girl groups? Do you know any fucking? Do you know any girl groups off the top of your head?
Well, Blackpink. That's why I asked my dad.
All right, let's do a
But-
Blackpink song. But I know they're not like legit. They're
Yeah,
not like.
but it's the one that I think of the most.
I think one of them is from Thailand. One of them is like Australian.
Yeah.
Korean, which is pretty cool. That's a sexy mix, like an Australian Korean girl. Like fuck. I would be like, say no, and she'd be like, no.
No.
Yo, so hello.
Oh, this is very 21.
No.
Yeah, I forgot about the song.
Oh yeah, this.
This was like one of their first popular ones.
Okay, this is pretty good. This reminds me of like.
This is just 21 to me.
Yeah, this is kind of like that drill time shit.
Yeah, it's just that like it's more like kind of like sing rapping.
Yeah,
more
like
melodic.
Yeah, like Missy, not fucking Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
Are all their songs like this?
for the most part, yes.
Shit, we got to go back. We got to go further back. What about 21? Do you know about that group 2NE1?
Oh yeah, duh. That's the guys that I was putting on before.
See, this is too much. We got to go further
No,
back.
you
in
said
this.
that the I Am the Best was too rappy for you.
No, that's not too rappy. That was too housey. You know, it was more
Yeah.
like listening to like a house track than an actual song.
This one, if I recall correctly, is a good one.
Okay, this is good. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. When I was dating Max, I used to listen to this stuff a lot. He really likes 21.
Okay, this is kind of annoying. This is like Kesha.
I mean, it's around that time.
Yeah, yeah.
People used to say that I looked like her back then.
This look is so funny. It's like part scene hair, part.
Yeah. No, that's why people used to say that I looked like her.
It's funny. Fuck, I wish there was some other groups that I could reference, like from even before this. But 2NE1 was good. 21. 2NE1.
Can nobody hold us down?
Damn.
New Jeans too.
New Jeans by who? Or this? They're
Oh,
actually,
this is a popular band now.
Oh my god, the mixture of English and Korean. Hey, we gotta go perform. Okay. This fucking fake acting for the music video. Oh shit. Pulling up in the, what is that, a Corolla? That's funny. I like how like the trendiest Korean people parties have a few pretty white people there. You know? It's not a real party without the whites. Okay, this is actually good. This is my favorite song I've heard so far.
This is the most latest one.
Really?
It came out 2 months ago.
Yeah, this is fucking phenomenal actually.
Yeah.
This is great.
There's just so much music out there. I can't listen to everything.
Nice. Yeah, but you know what? Like
I can't make fun of music anymore. Like,
well, I don't mind that because I don't primarily consume music, I don't think. Like I primarily make it.
mm-hmm.
So for me it's like I don't really care about missing like songs or missing, all I care about is like what I can get out of it, which is probably like really fucked up and selfish. Yo, where did you get that like animated browser bar thing?
I think, what am I using? Oh, I'm using Firefox. So there's Firefox themes that you can
See, I like using I would use something like that, but I don't know if it takes up like
It's literally just like an extension.
Yo, what else does this person have? New Jeans. New Jeans. That's a funny. Oh shit, she got the single speed bike with the low gearing, the low girl gearing. Oh, this looks like Europe. Definitely not, does not look like Korea. Or maybe it is. You know, this kind of reminds me of like the Pink Panthers. Or Pink Panther. Is it Pink Panthers or Pink Panthers? Pink Panther?
Panthers.
Pink Panthers. I really wonder if like Korean school uniforms are that short.
No. Is this it?
What? Yeah, it's basically just a breakbeat. Oh yeah, this is good shit. Fuck, this is great. Yeah, this is kind of more so what I would fuck with.
All this stuff is just like the last guys that I heard that sounded like this were Piri and Tommy, which are very
You know what I think we do with our songs? I think we put in too many words in the lyrics.
Yeah, well, if you're working with me, you're gonna have a lot of words.
Yeah, I know, but like I never had that perspective before, like where it's like maybe
most songs don't have that many lyrics.
Don't they?
They don't really.
I think
have
hip
that
hop
many.
songs have a lot of lyrics.
Yeah, they do. Hip hop has the most.
Yeah.
But I feel like mostly pop songs have less song lyrics than average.
You know what I kind of don't like about this though? Like I know like if you were looking away from the camera perspective and just looking at these people do this, they would look absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
Oh yeah, you like sometimes I see that like around like especially like Times Square or like the Brooklyn Bridge and shit. Like they're
Yeah.
just doing like TikTok things.
yeah. So I don't know, maybe I'm not really big on like choreographed dancing. I'm just not.
I'm not. I never was. I mean, it's impressive, but it's just kind of like.
I don't know if it's. I mean, yeah, it is impressive. I'll agree.
Yeah, it's impressive, but it doesn't like it feels like there's not much emotion to it. Cause like when I dance, like I'm listening to the music, but it just feels like everything's just so like rigid that like I feel like there's just like not really much emotion to it.
Yeah, I think though when it comes to music videos and musical performances, it's like a meta.
Yeah.
You know, like take a podcast for example. It doesn't need a video element if it's a podcast, but if you do add like a video part to it, that kind of makes it more, I guess, more what's it called? All right, let's play a different song before the song gets like.
Well, if you want to go out of Korean territory, this band's called
Nah,
okay.
nah, because I think so far the K-pop people have it down. Like their sound is like developing and just in terms of pop, like it's developing in the.
These guys are old Wonder Girls.
Oh shit, they are old.
14 years old. I remember this video.
Damn, this is a throwback for K-pop. What's the song called? Tell Me by Wonder Girls. Yeah, this is when I was in like Flushing days. This is what people were listening to.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the sound too. This is good. The music is like tight. Yeah, this actually sounds too much like an actually good track. I feel like they outsourced someone else to make the beat. And it's not like some in-house Korean studio guy. Yeah, the music video is mad cute though.
Yeah.
And they look young. They actually don't
They look like little scene girls.
Yeah, they don't look like adults. They look like actual teenagers.
They like look like how I like sort of dressed if I didn't just wear red, black, and white.
You know, this is funny because this is what you would imagine like K-pop. To me, in my head, this is what, if you tell me like imagine what a K-pop group would look like, this is what they should look like just teenagers, you know, like singing and having fun and talking about turmoil. Now it's like this like hyper hypersexualized kind of thing almost.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not hypersexualized. I still think they're like. I mean, I think even Billie Eilish is more.
No, it's just like hyper like aesthetically exploited, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, back then, like this era was definitely way more innocent. This was more
Yeah. I mean, everything eventually, like, I feel like a lot of things that I didn't think were going to get monetized ended up getting monetized, and that's just the way that things work. I mean...
this is a funny part. He got the pervert in the locker room.
Oh,
Holy shit. This guy's like, in this music video, they're in like a high school gym locker, and the girls get assaulted by this flasher with a trench coat. And Korean Wonder Woman comes and saves the day. Literally, she's dressed up as Wonder Woman. Yeah, there's no way this music video would fly in 2023 because
this reminds me of another music video, but it's by another foreign band, Yell. She's French. But it was around the same time, and they had the same aesthetic.
Yo, this is crazy. Like these girls, like actually look and act like kids. Like they're kids. They're high school kids. Whereas now you look at a fucking.
They're all They look pro.
I think K-pop just grew up, I guess, with the fans. That's really what it is. Shit. K-pop changed in just like not even that long ago. What?
No, I'm like looking for other artists.
Oh my god. Fucking. Yeah, you know what's funny? Yeah, pause this shit. I'm done with 2-1-D1. But like, Wonder Girls, I should say. Yo, if you could meet any K-pop group in person, which group would it be?
I don't know. Probably Blackpink because my dad really likes them.
Blackpink because your dad really likes it. If I could meet any K-pop group or K-pop star, K-pop singer, K-pop, you know, I wish there would be more K-pop stars instead of K-pop groups. Because the thing about K-pop groups is when you're in a group, I think we are way more easily exploited and like traded around. It's like being a part of a pro baseball team instead of being like your own artist.
Yeah.
You know?
But even solo artists, they go through the same shit in Korea.
Yeah, but how many K-pop solo artists do you even know?
Over here. So this has been a popular guy.
I know Psy. Like
no, there was also a G-Dragon.
Yeah, G-Dragon's like the Eminem of Korea. He's like a clown. Like fuck him.
Where is that guy?
G-Dragon.
Oh yeah, there's also Luna. That's she's a solo, I think.
G-Dragon reminds me of a
Luna?
fucking G-Shock, like the stupid watch that angry teenage boys used to wear, because it was waterproof.
I think Luna is solo.
Even though they never go swimming. They're just angry and they want to look tactical. But the real tactical watch is like Rolex or some shit. What is this?
Luna, Loona.
What about Luna?
Started getting popular maybe 3 years ago, I think.
What is she, like Korean Grimes? That's not fair. I shouldn't say that. Nobody could be a Korean girl. Only Grimes could be Grimes.
She's just singing over like game music.
Yeah. It's like 80s synth pop, you know? See, but this goes back to exactly what I said about like my main criticism of K-pop is it sounds impressive and crazy because they go through so many different things. And fucking
everything's very well produced.
Yeah, but everything's like in one song they'll have like a house drop and then like a trap hook and then a country ballad bridge or some shit. But each part in itself isn't really like, it's not really significant. It's just generic versions of those elements.
Oh, this one's live.
This is like Lizzie Grant. Yeah, it's almost like the idea of K-pop star got like single star got completely phased out in their industry, you know? Now they purposely limit it to like K-pop groups because it's more manageable, more cost effective.
What was I looking for? Oh, there was that other one.
I mean, think about BTS. It's like they're the biggest thing in the world right now. Not just
Jungkook.
What's Jungkook from?
He's one of the guys from BTS.
Yeah, fuck BTS, man.
But that's like one of the popular solo guys right now, I think.
Jungkook. Featuring Lato. So they're gonna have Jungkook be like the Drake of Korea or some shit.
I guess so.
Or the Weeknd of Korea.
The Weeknd.
Jungkook is who everyone has a crush on.
Yeah, actually.
But I've never seen him in a movie. Maybe he's been on TV many times. You can't be a K-pop star without going on TV like at least once a week.
Yeah.
Oh, I do know this song. I've heard this song like a lot. I'm pretty sure I've literally spun up a remix of this track.
Huh. That makes sense.
Oh my god. You know what? This music video isn't bad. I can't hate.
Yeah, I never could hate K-pop, like except like
I can hate K-pop.
I can't hate K-pop. I just can't like be a fan of it. I think like I can acknowledge it exists and it's really good, but like
I don't think it's good.
I don't know. I think it's good.
I don't think it's good.
It's catchy. It was what I mean, like good and catchy or whatever.
I think good music has to have soul, and I don't think K-pop really has soul. I can't feel the soul in K-pop. I really
Psy
can't.
had a song last year.
What?
Sorry. My bad.
Can you really? Yeah, but do you hear soul in this shit? I do not.
Nope.
I don't think this music is made with like real experiences in mind. It's all corporate output, and it's kind of fucked actually.
Yeah. It's whatever. For me, it's fucked, but it's whatever. It's like, what can you do?
Actually, you know what? I do appreciate it because I know one day this is all gonna fall apart. This bubble is gonna burst.
Oh yeah, totally.
You'll have
it's like so close to like everything is like progressing at such a fast pace now that like it's just gonna be bubbles everywhere. Honestly.
Well, here's my scenario. I think like at least Gen Z of South Korea, or maybe even Gen Alpha. It's gonna be one of those two. They're gonna realize they hate this shit. They're gonna be like, fuck this. I can't stand to listen to another fucking corporate hype beast song. I can't fucking do it anymore. Yeah. And then they're gonna get together. They're gonna start their own little punk bands. The country's gonna go down the shitter like Japan probably. If things keep going the way it is for them, they're just gonna give up. They're gonna stop. They're gonna be like, no, I'm not getting married. I'm not gonna go get a job. I'm not gonna do any of this shit. I'm gonna live off your fortune.
I feel like it's possible, but also like I don't know. I feel like there's like there's like a different mentality there. I feel like it'll ride on for a little bit longer.
What, this that cyberpunk dystopia?
Yeah.
You know you could blow smoke into the mic. It doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt it.
Oh no, I just don't want to cough into it because like yeah.
Oh my god. You know what this music video looks like to me? It looks like a live action anime show on Netflix.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, like some stupid shit like that, or like One Piece. That's literally how this is filmed. Like it's that cheesy.
JoJo shit.
Yeah, I
People
can't.
don't really talk about JoJo anymore. JoJo's circus thingy.
Oh my god.
Look at that car. It's like a shiny Charizard car.
Yeah. Oh fuck. No, I mean, I just realized like this is basically what Circle Cat does. This kind of music is like we add
Yes.
vocals over.
I mean, what is music? What is music, Christopher Kim?
Yeah, you're right. From what like we've been doing, that's pretty much this. You know what? Maybe Psy. You know what? All right, Psy has been our main inspiration the whole time. We got to look to Psy. He is our guidance.
You know what? I wouldn't be fucking surprised because, yeah, Psy was actually a really funny point in time in my life.
Let's do that. Let's take what Psy does, his sound, and suit it for our I could do this. I could do Psy really good. I could do like the backing tracks of Psy. I could do it better if anything. So you just gotta like steal from his energy and hype. And if we do what Psy does,
Me with Psy energy? That's
yo,
hilarious.
it'll be like Psy, but in like a 32-year-old female Chinese girl's body. Like,
It's kind of batshit. I don't like that.
you don't like that?
We can try it.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do
Who
Psy.
the fuck is this?
No, I think we're done here. I think I don't know. Okay, I'll watch this one thing.
Yeah,
but
you
we're
just
done
saw
here.
boobies.
No, we found our answer. Now I'm gonna
You
look.
just saw boobies. That's why.
I'm gonna look entirely to Psy now. And no, I don't care about boobies. I see boobies all the time. They just whip it out these days, you know, just to feed their baby. It's like an everyday occurrence. I mean, not for me, really. Oh my god, she's got like a lot of Ali Wong energy. Oh my god. So she's like the trashy one in the industry. Like Amy Winehouse kinda, right?
Maybe. I don't think Amy Winehouse was trashy though.
Are you serious?
No, not like this.
Oh. Yeah, this is more like Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
Yo, that fit is dope.
No,
bro.
like this outfit reminds me of Lady Sovereign.
Lady Sovereign. Is this how you want to dress, Bo? Is this gonna be
No.
like it's gonna be your swagger?
This is how I want to dress.
Yeah.
Like a bum.
Like a bum? You ever read the Joy Luck Club?
I did, but I forgot most of it because I
Oh
read
my
it in
God.
like the middle of like elementary school.
The the best part in my mind that sticks out the most in the book was when she was talking about how like when she was like in her 20s, she would always say like, I will never be like my mother. Like I will always have like dignity and a sense of style and
fucking
panache.
God.
And then it was like, and then she writes about how like suddenly in my 30s I find myself wearing like sweatpants with like the windbreaker and the vest.
Bruh.
You know, it's like I'm dressing just like my mom.
No, I would never. I fucking hate vests so much. Vests are literally the most useless fucking article of clothing you can ever fucking wear. It's like it doesn't
Yo.
have fucking sleeves. It keeps your body warm, but it's like your arms are fucking cold and
Yo.
like it's like puffy.
It's good
not
for mobility, like
waterproof.
if you're exercising, okay?
Yeah, but it's just like, but what about like the zip up hoodies though? What the fuck? Like what? Like it doesn't even have a like full ass pocket. It has like two pockets split in
But
half.
yo, it's just that one passage just burned like it activated this vivid image in my mind. I was like, holy shit, I know exactly what they're talking about. Like,
Oh my fucking god.
I was like, it's like you ever just read a book, a page in a book, and you're like, fuck, I could literally see it like happening, and it was just so good. The best.
I would never do that. No, sometimes when I take photos, I feel like that though. When I'm like positioning myself, I'm like, oh shit, am I like
All right, no, no.
squatting or
So
like bending at the knees and just kind of like sticking my ass out?
So the look is a pullover fleece hoodie with a collar, and then you put on like a vest, like a jacket vest.
No, it's literally like any Asian person that goes on like a bus tour in a different country is like that's like the stereotypical like.
Because it's comfy.
That's like the comfy Asian mode.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. On vacation, that's how Asians go
Yeah.
on vacation.
Yeah.
The Asian vacation.
Yeah, Asian vacation.
That's swag. Yo, that's
Oh,
mad,
that's a cool outfit.
yo, but that's mad funny. Here you go. You know what? The first K-pop group to like do that, like they dress with the vest and the fucking sweater and shit.
Yeah.
They do. If they did that, oh my god, they would truly break reality. You know, like that would be sweet though. Like,
I'm gonna start doing that.
Like
I'm
this-
gonna cut my hair. I'm gonna get a perm.
like they're standing.
I'm gonna get a fucking perm and binoculars.
Like imagine the music video like that. Like they're standing at the Grand Canyon parking lot with the charter bus and they're doing the dance and the outfit. Yo, that would be so crazy. I would be like, what is reality? Like,
yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
if I was in charge of those things, I would make that. I would be like, yo, listen, trust me, guys. The next music video is gonna take place in the Grand Canyon.
No, I want to like make like a Craigslist posting like listing to create an old Asian auntie band.
Oh my god, that would be so fun. No. You don't even have to like dedicate a whole, but just one music video of that theme would be so great. It would be so good.
That's true.
That would be meta shit. That would be truly meta. If K-pop did something like that, then yes, I would be impressed. I would finally buy into it. That's what would make me that's what would buy me over. If they did that, if they did it on that level of cultural like commentary, then I would buy into it.
Looking for Asians to dress like their grandmas.
Yeah, exactly. You know, just it would be hilarious and it would be so good. It would touch a lot of people.
Actually, I could outfit everybody too.
Yeah.
I saved some of my grandma's clothes. Like I actually have like her like unused nighties and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh my God, you could do so many good sets. You could have them watching like old K-drama on VHS. Oh man, that would be like really meta. You know, like that would be so good.
But you know what's like? I feel like wearing her clothing in 2023 as a younger person, seems really weird. Cause like looking back, the shirt looks really old. It doesn't feel like it's old when I wear it.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
Well, clothes are just clothes, but I think it's like the clothes have a vibe, you know,
Yeah.
especially when the outfit comes together, because with the vibe comes the times,
Yeah.
and then you feel the times when you put together. That's why, you know, it's so fun to dress up like, oh, we're having a 90s party. Let's dress as if it were the 90s. Or
Yo,
it's
no,
like,
honestly, I feel like it's 2023. Like, why are you still buying like pre-packaged costumes from the Halloween store? Like, I feel like everybody's like in their DIY phase now, and it's like Halloween is not like Halloween is like evolving again. Like, I feel like because of the like fast fashion is like it's like progressed so much that
All
like
right.
it's like you can just throw together a fucking thing just by looking in your closet. Like,
yeah, I said I like Halloween because Halloween is like it's a lot like shadow. It's a great
I used to love Halloween. 'cause
it's
you
like
used to-
light shadow work. You know, you're kind of like you're kind of letting that repressed inverted self come out
I guess so.
in a
I
way.
don't know. No, I feel like that, but I used to really love Halloween. I used to want to do it all the time, but like for a period of my time, like my life, I just never was able to do it anymore.
I'll
And
say-
then
yeah.
it just stopped, and I'm like, you know what? I'm over it. Like,
Well, I don't think I was ever my thing. It's never my thing. I never really cared for it, but I like the idea of it. I think the idea of it is really cool. It's a chance to explore your shadow self. You know, it's a chance to let that out because we all need that as some kind of outlet for that, and that's really one of the biggest problems with society.
Do I have to be a sexy cop this year?
Is that what your shadow repressed self
No, I'm
wants?
like trying to figure it out, but it's just like that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of a dinky ass costume.
Then do it.
I don't. That's weird as hell. I don't
Well, if
even
it's
think
that
I,
weird, then
like,
you should
that's
do
why
it.
It's just like I don't know if I should. Like I don't think I wanted to. Like there does. I don't feel like it.
Well,
would
if
do
consciously you
anything
don't,
to
I
me.
mean, see, that's the tricky part of shadow work. Like, you don't know if you consciously don't want to do it or if you deeply, sincerely don't want to do it. But if a part of you could think about, imagine it, then a part of you does want to do it because that's just the way the human mind works. So it's like it's really up to you, and it's like that takes that's inner work. Nobody could really like point at you and like figure. That's a part of what inner work is about. It's like what really makes you tick, and what are the best things, what are the biggest things that make your whole system freeze up.
So that's
what you have to
interesting.
let go of. That's what you have to fix.
Because
You know.
now looking back, I'm just like, damn, like I wanted to do inner work, but I was never able to because like I wanted other people to do it with me.
Well,
but now I'm just kind of like, oh well, I don't want to do the inner work anymore. I'm like kind of fine. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
no, it's really on you. I mean, if you're fine with everything, then you're fine. First of all, I think it's just just stop trying to go for that sort of thing. You know, really, it's just gonna happen naturally if you give yourself time. I think if you give, especially like living in this fucking psycho world for the most part, if you pluck a person out of that daily grind just for a minute, and this is what COVID did for a lot of people. If you pluck them out of that meat grinder just for a fucking second and give them like a month, 2 months, maybe 6 months, maybe even close to 12 months, just to like figure out their shit, you know, where they can't work, where they're just been given some money by the government, where everything's delivered to them on the internet, so they don't have to leave. They're forced to really sit still. And that act alone is enough to jolt people out of it for just long enough to be like, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And that's all you got to do is just, I think you don't have to try and go do inner work. I think it's just a matter of giving yourself time out of your box, out of your fucking, you know, out of your fucking crazy cycle, out of your psycho world loops. Just pull yourself out, go camping for a week. And, you know, like, maybe it's something more significant, maybe it's something less significant.
yeah, that's weird. I never really thought of it like that. But like, I also feel like a lot of weird things have happened to me where it just kind of like feels normal. Like,
yeah, you
don't
know,
know.
like everyone's also got their own, you know, they got their own path. I feel like, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's
like I know if COVID didn't happen, I probably would have. I probably would have lived with my parents. Like I would still be at my parents for a while.
fucking COVID.
Yeah.
COVID definitely made me lose 2 years, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it also helped me gain a lot too.
I don't really regret many things.
My favorite thing about, I mean, I do miss the city. The city looked really cool during COVID. I like that.
What this?
No, COVID.
Oh, COVID.
The fact that it was empty at COVID.
Yeah, the empty COVID thing.
Now, I don't know. Life is pretty cool now. I honestly, I wish I could think of things to complain about. That's a lot of people like listening to that sometimes, but I just can't do it anymore. It would take too much energy, you know, like to complain.
Yeah, I used to complain a lot, but I feel like I still kind of do it, but like I just like say it, like I just kind of like neutralized it, and so I just like point things out.
I mean, I'll do it insincerely if I like want to connect with someone. Like, you know, if I'm like sitting in a waiting room with a bunch of people that I'm going to be with for a while, I'll like complain about something that I'll know is bothering everyone. I'd be like, don't you just hate that? And then they're like, yeah, man, that's bullshit. And I'll be like, yeah, right. Anyway, where are you from? You know, like,
Yeah, I can see that.
So it's like easy, you know, because like that's a good way to hack into like a thing. Like, you just like, you're all like waiting. You know, it's like who's gonna break the ice?
I just say like weird things. Like I don't really like I don't do like a common denominator starter or whatever. Like I just kind of I don't know.
For me,
I just say something random that like from the top off the top of my head.
Well, for me, like things like that, it's just to kill time. You know, like you know all those manipulation, psychotic games. Like I would never really invest too much into that. Only because I could say this because my primary focus in life is in like, you know, in artistic sensibilities, creativity. You know, it's like creating things like music and shit. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm like really particularly interested in becoming a lawyer or an entrepreneur, you know, or anything like that, or like I don't really care much for that side of life. I really just care more about like being creative and like making music and being comfortable doing it, so to speak. So yeah, I think like when it comes to, I mean, you also want to know those kinds of like the rules to those kinds of games, because you know, you got to deal with people in the outside world, and you got to know how like other people tick. You got to know how like people actually work if you're gonna like work with them properly. I think that's my personal opinion. I don't think it's particularly
I
smart.
feel like social engineering is coming up a lot as of recent.
Social engineering.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's
It's kind of also like psychological manipulation, but it's like kind of, I don't know. It's more fluid.
I think social engineering is a good first step, because what it'll teach you how to do, that's I think is important when it comes to quote unquote social engineering. I think the most real value in that comes in the self-discipline when that's required to pull off like engineering a social phenomenon. For example, like you can't make things happen unless you're like, especially like, you know, when it comes to like social connections and relationships, you can't make things happen. You can't generate relationships until you're first conscious of your reactions. For example, like if you're trying to make a connection with someone for whatever reason and they say something that pisses you off, and your immediate reaction is to immediately like fly off the handle, or maybe give like a snide remark. You know, it's like just because you didn't like it, it's like, oh, that's a little stupid, but whatever. You know, like whatever. If you could just suppress that and like just like let that like, you know, impulse go by and just like let that happen.
I've been trying to do the opposite of that, because I used to not be able to respond when people were being mean to me. So I was kind of like, I like had to condition myself to reframe my.
That's honestly, when people are being directly mean to you, that's an easy way. That's an easy fix. It's really not hard to diffuse a situation when someone's being directly aggressive towards you, and even physically. That's a lot.
No, but also like some people would just yell back. I was never able to do that.
Look,
So
I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. It's much easier to deal with a person who's being directly like aggressive towards you or in any way, because of the fact that you could actually see them coming, so you'll know how to defend, you'll know where to defend, you know precisely how to react. The hard part is when people are acting aggressively towards you behind your back, when you're not there around, because that's the truth of the matter. You're not around every person who might hate you like 24/7.
I don't really think about that though. Like,
but that's where the real danger comes from. So I think people just have to get over, you know, the idea of people being directly aggressive towards you. First of all, that's the fact. Like,
but like I didn't see a lot of these things coming.
I'm just saying the truth is most people don't want to directly be the aggressor unless they're 100% sure there's no repercussions. But generally speaking, nobody wants to be the aggressor because they know that there's repercussions to it in the social dynamic. They're like, I don't want to be overly aggressive, especially towards anyone, because maybe there's other people that care about that person. Maybe there's someone who cares about that person that's bigger than me and they'll fuck me up. You know, like there's all sorts of repercussions for like not being the aggressor, or for being the aggressor, which is why people choose to not be the aggressor.
Yeah.
So I think like,
no, just aggressors just like me then.
Exactly. So, and even in like,
I'm an easy target.
Even no, well, it's
Take
not.
notes,
But
take
see,
note of
what you
everybody.
got to understand is like, in martial arts, for example, like everything works so much better when you're the guy who just gets to stand there while a guy's coming up to you ready to like wail on you or swing a sword at you or swing a stick at you, whatever it may be. If he's the one who's like directly coming up to you and like aiming to fucking like hurt you, that's so easy to deal with. Because like you see where he's coming from, you see the distance, you could line him up, you could see where his hands are at, you could see where his feet are at.
No, it was a more mental warfare for me. I was mentioning, but like,
I'm saying that's so much more easier to deal with in my mind than people who are close to you and could be stabbing you in the back. Maybe they don't even mean to stab you in the back, but their actions just indirectly fuck you over somehow. And the closer the idea is this: the closer they are in your life, the more vulnerable you are to them. So like, you know, if you're paranoid, that's why paranoid people don't have anyone in their lives, because they understand, and this is true, they understand that the closer a person is to you, the more deeply they can wound you. and that's just the truth of life. So if you want to be a person who's really about love, you have to be really, really, really strong, because the rule of the society is if you want to love someone, you got to be prepared to take infinite amounts of pain from them, because that's a part of a deep connection, is also just this constant cycle of like pain and also pleasure, but mostly pain, and because they're the only ones closest enough to you to actually do damage, like. So I think there's a lot to be said. Like, if you want to love, you can't be weak. You have to be strong. You can't just be a weak person and expect to love in a healthy way. You gotta be able to take a lot of fucking pain, and
Yeah, that's too much fucking work for me. I got other shit to do.
Well, again, like it's. I guess you could modulate it in different ways. For example, you don't just have to love someone. You could love doing something.
No, that's why I'm just kind of like, you know what? Like, I'm like, I never really actually got to just like consistently hang out with my friends. Like, this was like a new development. Like this, like last 2 years or so, I started like hanging out more consistently with people. So like that kind of is like where most of my attention is diverted towards, especially like creatives and stuff, like because I like making things. Yeah, so like I don't know, I feel like I'm doing that, like that's something that I love, like that's something that I love to do, socially
so
make I'd rather stuff. I just have like all of my emotional energy is going towards all of this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, which is kind of cool, because like I never really did that. Like I just kept on falling into pitfalls and etc. So what the fuck is going on?
I get you. Hopefully you do pull yourself out of it. Dude, some of this I'm sorry. We're still going through these K-pop videos, and they're like unbelievably cheesy.
All of them are cheesy.
I mean, they're like, this is crazy. If I had some kind of like, if I was on the spectrum and
this one looks really cheesy.
If I was on the spectrum watching these videos, I would lose my fucking mind.
Absolutely.
I would explode. Like, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Mental warfare.
That's what this shit is. It's almost like psychic assault. Like, look at this shit. That the hair, the faces, and the olive skin, and the landscape, and the car. No, don't turn it up. Because I don't want it to get flagged. I don't want it to leak too much into the podcast.
Do.
Nah, chill. It's really pretty though. This is a very it's so obnoxious. Like the blonde one is too much. She's too much.
She's so extra.
Yeah, she's too extra. This whole music video is extra. They're trying to look like fucking anime characters. Look at this shit.
That's why I'm saying, it's like, damn, it's 2023. Why are Halloween costume stores still
exist? Legit looks like an IRL anime character.
Like, this is normal shit now. Everybody wants to be like this.
This is like pasted on stock images. It's like you take a character and paste them on a stock image back.
Like, K-pop is like, it's like social. It's just social media. It's just social media like re-delivered to you, but like in a perfect package, pretty much.
Yeah, maybe. This is Final Fantasy as fuck. It's so funny.
All right, so for the song, we're going to have to. You're gonna have to diddle a little thing on the guitar and sample that, and then I'll like hum a little thing, and like maybe use like a little fork hitting a glass sound.
God,
we gotta work with that.
With a snap, you gotta have a snap.
No, we're not going into stomp clap territory.
This has a snap. First of all the K-pop songs, like seven out of 13 of them had a clap.
You gotta use like a cup of change or something, like something that's like clinky but like not overused. Like it's gotta be punchy. Like,
my favorite.
It's gotta be new. It can't be like the squeaky bed noise.
What you gotta do is you gotta use the school ID card on the lunch cafeteria table. What?
Okay.
No, that shit was tight though.
Actually, I can probably find some weird ass sounds in my.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
I want to sample something that I recorded when I was back in high school, but like I don't know if I can find those files right now.
Forget it. I don't have anything. So my favorite thing is like.
I have a bag of chains.
My favorite thing is like going out in the world and like
I've sampled a glass container of pasta before.
you know what's actually fascinating? Like I never really had to go out in the world to find a particular sound. Like there was always a way like to get it on the internet somehow.
Yeah.
Like to sample it. Like
That's true. But I don't know. I feel like I'd rather make it. I feel like that's more interesting because like,
Oh,
you
of
can
course.
fuck around with it.
100%. Like, yo, there's always going to be reasons to like put in stuff that you were actually there in person to record. You know, like bits of a conversation at a house party in your song break or whatever. You know, that's always fun because it gives you like really intimate insight.
There's
into-
one that I just never access. There's one that's just sitting on a USB microphone
Oh,
that
okay.
I haven't touched. It's the only file on there.
should find it.
It was me and Jeremy saying hi to each other, like when we went to go hang out at his place.
You know what I think you know what I think it is? It's like I think you and your past self has like have a very strong line of communication, but I think you and your future self aren't able to talk to yourself that well.
You know what I realized? Actually, I was hanging out with Tony Lee on Saturday, and I literally broke down in tears. We were live streaming, and we were just like talking about our usual shit, like listening to music, and I was doodling or whatever.
The usual shit.
Yeah, and like, and pretty much he showed me his music. We like played his he played his SoundCloud because we didn't want to get flagged while we were streaming.
Yeah.
And then I played my stuff, and then including all of the stuff that we worked on too. And I realized that all of my lyrics were like kind of like a cry for help to me. Like I never realized that I like
Oof.
I never realized that I was like repeating the same cycle, and like I was just
What a
always
self-own.
trying to climb out of a hole the entire time. And like that's why like my stuff like sounds sad, but like it's like still slightly hopeful. Like
Sure.
so like I didn't realize that until Saturday, and I was like, shit, I have to go through all of my lyrics again and like listen to my songs for real. Like I had no idea. I would listen to all the other music, like everybody else's music, but not my own. And like I didn't realize that until you actually showed our music to my roommates, and I was like, oh wait, why have I not been showing my friends and stuff? Like,
Oh.
yeah,
I don't promote my music either really. I just feel like there's still some stuff I have to do, and I'm still doing it. It's just you know, my birthday just passed, so I was kind of dealing with that, but now like I'm good to go. I think 33 is going to be like a very, very interesting year, and I think 33 is a very interesting number, you know?
Yeah,
like,
no, I like that number.
yeah, so
It's a good number.
I think I'm just gonna build as much chi energy as I can
Energy.
until like I'm 33, and then I'm just gonna release it in a big spirit ball. Spirit come.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of doing that, but I don't even know if we're gonna move out of the apartment now because we had a dead pigeon water problem in the basement.
Yep.
So
I know this place definitely wants to keep its tenants. This is like a racket for them.
yeah, I need to find a place to move, or I might actually move back to my parents for a little bit.
This is a rent-controlled, company-owned apartment, so they're definitely. This is like an actual. They
I'm gonna
want
move in
to
with you, Chris.
chill,
have
but
no
you
choice.
might be able to find a room here. Imagine
Yeah,
we live in the
probably.
same building.
How much are you? No, sure, I'll talk to you later.
No, I'm paying like very low four figures. You know, like
Yeah, that's the thing is I'm not working right now. If I were to move into a place on my own, I would have to go into my savings, or I would have to actually get a job again. But I don't want to get a job again yet because I have a lot of art things I have to deal with. So I need to try to monetize on my art and actually start selling shit.
yeah, you can monetize other things besides your art.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
I'm not talking about like prostitution.
No,
or anything.
absolutely not.
No, I'm talking.
Like I literally like I would be so uncomfortable in that situation. I'm a very self-conscious person in general, and I'm like, I'm just like, damn, like honestly,
You
I
know
wish
what-
I could do
you
that.
know what
but
actually
I
will
can't.
make you mad money, and I always because you have the time to, and maybe I'll sponsor this for you, so we'll split the take 50-50.
Okay.
What you got to do is you got to find some kind of lost arcane hobby that like nobody cares about or whatever, and then you bring it back by like getting mad good at it. You know, like there was a time when nobody gave a fuck about yo-yos for a long time, but now it's experiencing a massive resurgence. Or fucking kendama. You know what kendama is?
Yeah, I know. that.
That's you're like, yeah, I know. The fucking ball in a cup game, you know, like
No, I was actually thinking about this, thinking about photography in regards to this, because I used to have a lot of photos, and I still have to address my external hard drive.
No,
because-
even that is too lofty.
No, it isn't, because I'm separating all of my my photos into different folders, and I'm going to curate them into limited runs of small photo books.
I'm saying you something even more obscure, something so this is just to make you money, not even to give any kind of fulfillment. Something. What's the most?
No, but this also would be for money too, because I'd be selling my books. But like I would be selling little tiny art mini editions, like a little Beatrix Potter book size series.
No, I'm talking about as obscure as like sword swallowing or some shit. You know, like something like really like not out there,
Chris,
but like.
You know, I have so many things to do. You know how much.
Yeah, but this could
training that
make you a
requires.
lot of money. Like, all right, like I'm thinking something like the yo-yo thing is one example, or maybe like fucking butter. I'm just saying something so obscure, but you get earnestly into it, it'll work. Like it has to be that
with
obscure.
something that I'm doing already. I just gotta figure it out because they have so much shit. I'm not taking in any new things.
You
Like,
gotta be able to. You gotta
I
be able to take
literally
in new things.
No,
That's a part of being an
no,
artist.
No, I literally have everything in my sandbox, and I can still look around, but I'm not putting anything new into my box.
I'm just thinking
Like
there's
it's
got to be.
still good to get inspiration and be inspired by certain like things from ideas, but I'm not going to like bring more projects in, and I think this would be a big project.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I gotta rethink this. This isn't as easy as I thought. Like, cause I was thinking like origami, but even if you go on YouTube, there's going to be some crazy autistic person who's like a beast at origami. You know, they're making like chainmail armor out of origami and
So-
shit. You know, like.
I actually used to do origami for most of my childhood, and I
Alright.
actually was a very good origami folder. I've also broken down very complicated origami roses and then reverse engineered them, and was able to I still can remember it.
Yeah.
And I haven't folded one of these origami roses in maybe 6 years. And
Origami.
I still remember it. I broke it down. My mom gave it to me because somebody gave her this origami rose at like a church retreat, and she gave it to me, and I fucking unfolded the entire thing when I was in like maybe 4th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I just taught myself how to fold it back together, and I just remembered it up to this day. I can still make one.
Nice. So yeah, origami.
Yeah, I can actually do that, but like there's a lot more people like there's
I was
people
gonna say origami isn't even obscure enough, because like you if you type in like some crazy master origami person on YouTube.
Oh no, there's a lot of them now.
Yeah,
Like,
you'll
it's-
see
it's-
like who knows what you'll find.
No, and
Like,
I was okay. So my first email address was origamifreak1991 at msn.com. That was my very fucking first thing. I used to go on all of the origami forums and all of the like GeoCities web pages, and I would download all of the origami diagrams, like all of the ones that I fucking loved, and I would just fold all of them. I had my dad print them out when he was working at the post office, and he would bring them back, and I would have all of these diagrams saved. So I would just that was just like my little thing that I always did when I was younger. My mom actually saved like boxes and boxes of my old origami from when I was little. It's like still in the
holy
garage.
shit! I'm sorry. I just figured out. I figured out the formula for these music videos. Okay, so this is what they do, right? Oh my god! I just gotta blurt this out while it's fresh in my mind. Okay, so the formula for a K-pop music video is
It's literally a psyop.
no, listen. They'll have one choreographed dance routine, right? That goes throughout the whole song. That's slick and is tight throughout the whole song. So what they
play
do,
back different sections of it.
so what they do is they film that segment, that tight choreographed shit, except in different outfits in different settings. So they do it multiple times.
Yeah.
So they layer that together and swap out.
It's how people
And-
like rap over their track, like when they do record like music videos.
Yeah.
But then they like do it in different scenes.
Yeah, so they do it multiple
Yeah.
times in different scenes. And but that's just the baseline. So but what adds the secret sauce is while they do that, they also have like during those like shooting sessions, they have them do it like sing the song in stupid ways.
I bet
do
you
like
every-
stupid little
no, honestly,
add-ins, like laying down there and like some crazy.
I bet
stupid,
you can find like every fucking scene in K-pop MVs like as a like as a trope on tvtropes.com or some shit like that. I swear to God, like
Yeah.
every scene is so calculated that there is a reference to something that already happens in cinema or some shit.
Yeah, but now I'm seeing like how easy it is to implement it. It's not even hard. See, this is one of the little gimmicky parts, but there is like it's gonna cut to the main. See, there's a main choreography that like that goes throughout, and they film it the same choreography but in different ways.
Yeah.
but really they just layer it and cut in between, swap, and then sometimes they subvert the formula too. You could do that, mix it up. It's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But at least now I know how it's done. That's
no,
like
it's good.
the way.
No, it's a good thing to know, especially like TikTok and whatever.
Yeah.
Like video media.
You have to
video
basically
media.
to have the most creative freedom is you need at least 3 cuts, like 3 versions of the same routine, so like song sung, and you swap and you decide as the editor swap, see which ones for which parts work the best.
Yeah.
And then in between those 3 layers, you also have like stupid.
I made a short film before. It was really stupid. And actually, I made 2 of them.
Man, I would love to make a music video. I think that's gonna be my next goal in life. Let's make a music video.
All right.
I think it'd be sick.
Yeah, we can do that, Chris. Also, we have a drone.
Yeah, we practically have a live set together.
Yeah.
It's a matter of practice. Now we just got to make a fucking music video. That would be so good. Can't wait.
We just have to make a list of scenes, and then we put them in order, pretty much.
We just need. All right, so let's do it. Let's just use the formula. We need 3 takes of you singing the song in different places. 3 takes, 3 different places.
It could also just be like a live compilation.
I just like. I like this idea.
Like we could record it like here. We can just like record both of us singing it, like walking through the park or some shit.
But there's
like,
just 3. It has to be 3.
Yeah. Okay. It
Or
doesn't
4.
have to be
or
3.
4 or 2.
It doesn't. It depends on how long each of the shots are.
Yeah. Cool.
Like you can record like 2 hours of that shit and only use like you're only gonna use like 3 minutes of it. So you gotta like.
Oh, this is cute. They got this traditional Asianness. I don't know. I really think like K-pop is some mafia shit and like
K-pop is a
cyberpunk
psyop.
dystopian shit.
It's a psyop.
Yeah.
K-pop is Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I had a thought about Black Mirror, but I like completely forgot it. It was something along the lines of like, yeah.
People don't really give a shit about Black Mirror anymore because it's already happening.
No, Black Mirror was pretty crazy, but
It was pretty crazy, but people don't talk about it now because like this is literally reality. Like it doesn't surprise people anymore. It's just it's to be expected that this is the trajectory of like how everything's going.
Yeah. You mean dystopian, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really see a dystopian future for us anymore. I think like
This is dystopia. It's like whatever. Like this is it. Like
nah,
like,
I don't think.
No, like literally looking back, like people's ideas of dystopia was literally this, but like it's like we've been warned about it, and it's gonna
Yeah, but-
happen, and it's happening now, and it's not bad because we've been warned about it, which is
No,
good.
see
I
what
guess.
what I like is that salvation has always been like within people,
Yeah.
not in like a religious institution, not
Yeah.
in any fucking like prolific icon. No one, like no external factor. True salvation has always been within us, no matter what, no matter
Yeah.
who we are, no matter where we're at. True salvation has always been within us, and it's just up to us to find it within us, which is it's fucked up because not everyone finds it within themselves for sure, which is always unfair and like messed up. But it's also hopeful because it's always going to be reachable.
Yeah.
Not everyone will reach it, but at least it's always reachable.
Yeah.
You know. And you just got to dig deep. You know, like you don't have to like be stronger. You don't have to get more money for that. You don't have to beat anyone up. You don't have to like get beaten up. You don't have to beat yourself up. You really just have to dig deep enough into yourself
Yeah.
until you finally reach.
Yeah, what I realized like around like I guess it was like kind of like mid to end of high school, I kind of was just like, yeah, like it feels like I'm always just searching for something.
Yeah, but
And I just don't know what that something is.
It's inward. People got to look
Yeah.
inward. People
So
can't
it's like
look
it's
out.
always there.
Yeah.
Like,
But the thing is, the idea of quote unquote enlightenment is once you find it within yourself, then you could enjoy everything around you. Then it's
Yeah.
not like you're searching for anything around you. Then it's just like you could just take it for how it is and be
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Actually,
this-
that's something that I mentioned. Like, I actually mentioned this to everybody that I hung out with this past few days. Was on Friday. It was flooding like heavily, and I was trying to commute to my friend Pre's to help her clean and hang up some photos and shit like that and hang out.
yeah.
But just as I was about to get on, like waiting for the R train, like at J Street, like everything just shut down. I was out there like waiting for a bus for like 2 hours, and I decided to give up. But like I wasn't fucking hung up about it. I literally was like, I was literally having like the best time of my life, just like walking in the rain, like soaked, because like I thought I was wearing a good jacket, but I wasn't. But yeah, like it just felt like any other year of my life, I would have wanted to fucking kill myself or some shit.
Well, it goes back to what I'm saying. You know, you can't control what happens to you. You
Yeah.
can only control how to respond.
Yeah, and like that was probably the best response that I've had in a very long time to stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
like I never really like gave it a thought, but then when I realized that, I was like, oh shit, this is a new feeling. What the fuck is this? Like, but yeah, it definitely helps.
Okay, this is actually bad. This is like sex slavery shit. This is like giving yourself up to like rich people, and it's like dangerous, and it's like dangerous, and it's like, I don't know who you are, but take me to this.
What is going on?
Yeah, this is like
reverse
this,
Moulin Rouge.
this
or
is
some
like
shit.
this is like sex slavery psyop shit. It's like, oh yeah, we're both high class.
Yeah, what was that? What was that poor category that was just like flashing like the images like over and over again to like brainwash you? I forgot what was that called. That was called.
Yeah, this is to brainwash you.
It's like that.
It's like, hopefully you're exotic and beautiful enough to end up in these rooms where you give yourself up completely to these rich sociopath looking motherfuckers, and what do? They traffic you into sex slave. This is like
Oh
scary.
wait, do you remember? Oh wait, my bad.
Wait, who is this band though? Because they're good. They're just like obvious tools for this kind of like
Mamamoo?
Mamamoo. I gotta see more Mamamoo. These girls got,
Mamamoo Me Milkers is probably a thing.
dude. These girls are fucking like obvious tools for, but they're good. Fuck. I mean that you saw what I saw, right, in that
Yeah.
last music video. It
Yeah.
was obviously like dangerous. You're like, what the? Yeah, this is fucking dangerous.
This is dang.
Okay, this is some cult shit. Like, what the fuck? The cult of dang. Wow. I've truly never seen anything like this before in my life. This is. What can you compare this to? You know what it is? It's the
No, this is like corny, like poppy country music from like the 90s.
No,
when
no,
it, like
no.
right before it like got really, really bad.
No, this is interesting because it's a 2-girl group. Is it? Isn't it? How often do you see a 2-girl group? That's what this is, right? Like, I don't think it's a group of.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a single person. I don't think it's a group. I think it's just 2 chicks.
Yeah,
I've never seen that before.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's like interesting.
No, there's like always duos. It's mostly like male, or male, female. No, like male, like female.
No, there's never that many duos. It's always like members of a band. But
No, I know. Like, I mean, with the music that I used to listen to, like Sylvan Esso is a male, female.
Who?
Sylvan Esso was one of my favorites. I mentioned them last time.
oh yeah, and there's also
Sylvan Esso is like who I strive to be.
and Simon and Garfunkel.
If you want to know, yeah, like Sylvan Esso is like who I like. Like they're like goals for me, but they're kind of like unattainable. I mean, they're a little bit more realistic now.
Who are they?
Now, like, Sylvan Esso.
Where are they from? When are they from?
They're from recent. They're from like the past 15 years or so.
All right, well,
Um,
this is cool though because this is like
they're
literally
from
just.
the U.S. I don't remember where though.
This is cool. Mamamoo is cool because they're like 2 chicks. But I swear to God, they're like.
Hi, Puffy Ami. Puffy was 2 Japanese chicks.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Best Coast is 1 chick and 1 bassist guy.
Yo, this shit is actually really good. Like for Korean pop, K-pop standards, this is fucking sick shit. Like, look at this. Like, they're playing with the fact that it's 2 people. Like, they divide the group in half, and this is sick. Like, it's obvious duality shit.
That's cute.
This is real cult shit. Like, fuck.
You're just like,
I'm a fan of
oh God. Oh
Look,
God.
I'm a fan of Mamamoo.
Yo, Chris Kim is
Look at
good.
them. Look at them. Look at this
I
shit.
swear to God, if Chris Kim has a fucking K-pop phase, I'm gonna like fucking literally kill myself.
Nah, I like Mamamoo. See, look at that. Look at that. The pyramid. What? Are you kidding me? Come on. You saw that. Like, they're holding a pyramid. Like, what the fuck? This is obvious.
Look, this is the same song. They just did the thing.
Jesus Christ. Like, this is such obvious fucking dog whistling for like elite Illuminati sex slave, sex trafficking trade. Like, they look like slaves. Look at these people. You could have your own faceless, soulless person in white to do as you please. This is fucked up. Anyway, that's about time.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.